What's going on, Mavericks? Happy Black History Month. Today I'd like to share the story of Hank Aaron with you. Hank Aaron is an African American. He's still alive today, but there's a lot of inspiration in his story. Hank's story starts when he was younger as a kid. He grew up in Alabama. Now his family, they didn't have a lot of money, but Hank loved baseball. He used to practice batting with bottle caps. He used to make baseball bats out of whatever he could find and make his own baseballs. He made it happen. Now Hank got pretty good at baseball. Played baseball through his teenage years, and then in 1952 got an opportunity to go pro and play for the Indianapolis Clowns, a baseball team in the Negro American League. Now, he played for a few other teams in the Negro American League as well. While playing in the NAL, he encountered racism. One of the stories that he tells is him and his team, they were in Washington, D.C. They had a restaurant one night. And when they were done, the staff came, they took the plates into the kitchen, and he could remember sitting at the table, hearing them smash those plates on the floor. He had said that if dogs had eaten off the plates, they would have washed those plates. So to sit there and encounter that kind of racism in our nation's capital really impacted him. He didn't let that stop him, though, because he kept on swinging. Then in 1954, he went from the Negro American League to the Major League Baseball. He went to go play for the Milwaukee Braves. Now, when he was in the MLB playing for the Milwaukee Braves, he became an all-star. He won Golden Gloves. He was even in the MVP race at one point. Then in 1966, the Milwaukee Braves went to Atlanta, where he would go play for the Atlanta Braves. The next big event that happens is in 1973. In 1973, Hank Aaron actually gets a plaque from the United States Postal Office because he had received over 900,000 pieces of mail. Now, why was he getting so much? And at this time, 900,000, the only person that was getting more than him was politicians. So he was the highest person, the person that got the most mail that year other than a politician. So they gave him a plaque. But why was he getting all this mail? Well, the mail was a combination of fan mail and hate mail and death threats. Because in 1973, Hank Aaron was on the verge of breaking Babe Ruth's career home run record. April 8th, 1974. Hank Aaron hit 715, beating Babe Ruth's record. Hank Aaron, the kid who grew up, hitting bottle caps, making his own bats and his own baseballs, ended up becoming the owner of the career home run record. He held that record until 2007 when it was broken by Barry Bonds. Today, Hank Aaron is still part of Major League Baseball. He is the senior vice president of the Atlanta Braves. In this story, there's so much inspiration. He starts off as a kid with not much, and he makes out the best of what he's got. He's hitting baseball caps, making baseballs, and he ends up going and gets a deal and plays for the Negro American League. He faces racism. At all these points and all these challenges, he keeps on swinging and he keeps on going. He ends up getting inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Today, he's still part of the MLB, and he goes down as one of the greatest of all time in baseball. No matter what your situation is, no matter what challenges you're facing, if you do like Hank and you just keep on swinging, you will be able to succeed as well.